guys, Tom Lawrence here from highlyeffectiveleader.com. Organizations talk about change a lot. It is often described as continuous improvement, and some will have a continuous improvement department. I actually went for a job in 2013 for a continuous improvement manager, but didn't get it. Some people love when things change, but most people hate it. They run so far away from it and hope it doesn't catch them. The thing is, it always does catch them. A highly effective leader embraces change. They see it as an opportunity to grow and continuously improve. A low-performing leader will reluctantly go through change. They definitely do not embrace it or see it as an opportunity. Whenever a new change is discussed, you will always see resistance from the insecure, low-performing leaders. Then, when the change actually happens, the same low-performing leaders will do their best to block it. I have experienced this many times both as an engineer and an engineering manager. However, I've also experienced that highly effective leaders will do the opposite. They understand that for change to happen, you need to be flexible. You need to have a positive attitude when it comes to change. They don't seek out the negatives to stop the change from happening. They understand that if you remain positive, then you can make the change happen. They also understand that you can make the change benefit you and the team, not do damage. I really hope you are beginning to realize that the principles I am sharing are all interlinked. Every single one of them can be combined when they need to be. They are designed for you to become a highly effective leader so you can have the biggest positive influence possible on your team. These principles will also help you to multiply your influence by helping your team increase their influence. Keep this in mind. It is the role of a highly effective leader to lead their team through change, but it is also the role of your team to do the same. They can take the lead from you and multiply your influence by increasing their own. When they do that, they will also be helping other teams to do the same. As the highly effective leader is increasing their influence, they are building momentum. As the momentum builds, the progress of the change also builds. Change is a very powerful way for a highly effective leader and their team to work side by side. It is an opportunity for them to raise the team to a new level, and is one that should be embraced. You are on the path to becoming a highly effective leader. What are you going to do when change comes around in your organization? How are you going to embrace the change? How are you going to lead your team through the change? How are your team going to support you? Keep thinking of change as an opportunity to grow. Look at change as a chance to become a more valuable leader. The most valuable leaders are the ones who lead their teams and their organizations through all types of change. They do this every time a change comes around. How valuable do you want to become? In the team you are currently leading, do you step up and help them play, or do you sit on the sidelines? I can tell you, it is very boring sitting on the sidelines. You will have a much better time leading the team out from the front. Highly effective leaders never sit on the sidelines. They are always right in the middle of the action. They lead the way when it comes to change, and will do everything they possibly can to make change happen. When a person decides to change their attitude from being negative to being positive, things around them start to change for the better too. They will start to look at things differently and will attract positivity into their lives. That doesn't mean there won't be challenges, issues, or problems, because there will, every day. But a negative attitude will not be one of those problems anymore. The more we can hold our positive attitude, we are breeding a behavior that others will follow, so they will become a lot more positive too, especially if we are part of a team that is full of negative attitudes. I do my best every day to keep a positive attitude and mindset, Believe me, I find that difficult sometimes, as do a lot of other people. What I try to do to maintain positivity is I look within myself a lot. If I feel the urge to blame someone for something, I resist it by looking within. I see this urge as an opportunity to work on myself and discover how I can stop these urges of blame, or any other negative urges that I'm feeling. Most people all over the world tend to look outwards rather than inwards. But if we want to change and be positive, then we need to change. We need to start looking inwards a lot more than we look outwards. If you are a person who doesn't really like change, then don't worry. I'm going to help you to think differently. I was the engineering technical manager at a train operating company that ran from East Anglia to London within the UK. During that time, I became part of a team who were bringing in a big change. The team consisted of depot managers, planning managers, and production managers. We were all at the same level. The change was to bring in a new model called MPRM. This stood for Maintenance, Planning, and Resource Model. The purpose of this change was to improve how the engineering department did business, basically. It would need to involve every single person in the engineering department, which consisted of hundreds of people all over East Anglia. So this was no small change. In fact, it was huge. The first person I approached about this change was one of my technical engineers called Stuart. He was based in Norwich. We greeted each other with a smile, handshake, and a hug, as I did with almost everybody. I said, "Stuart, I am part of a team that are bringing in a huge change that is going to improve our processes, maintenance, resources, planning, basically everything. I am hoping you can be one of the change leaders for our team." I could see in Stuart's face that his cheeks were becoming a lot redder. Stuart was a brilliant engineer, but set in his ways and didn't really like change, especially any changes that were related to his job, as he prided himself on what he did. I explained, "I need your help. You're the best to lead this change for Norwich. I need someone with a positive attitude." To my surprise, Stuart replied, "I would love to." I said, "Thank you so much, I'll get back to you." Stuart had a reputation of being very stubborn when it came to change, but he made the decision to be positive that day. That made me very happy. He then went on to lead the change, and is even leading the change to commission the new trains for his depot, all because he decided to change his attitude. That's what change is, a decision. Change is not easy, it is difficult. But is it worth it? Most certainly. If you find it difficult to embrace change, then make the decision to change and embrace it. Try changing. You will not regret it. How do you see reality? Do you face up to it, or do you avoid it? The consequences of avoiding reality are much worse than facing it. So, action steps that I would like you to complete following this video. Number 1. Make the decision to embrace change. Work on your fear of change. I still fear certain changes, but I embrace them in spite of that fear. Highly effective leaders still fear change, but they are strong enough to act in spite of that fear too. You can do the same, and you can see things differently. Number 2, do your best to keep a positive attitude each day. If things are getting to you, or you feel the urge to be negative, then become aware of it and stop yourself. Then see that as an opportunity to work on your positivity and how to maintain your positive attitude. Number 3, lead your team through change. Help them to change their attitude towards change. Help them to keep a positive attitude and mindset each day. Show them what you are doing to stay positive and inspire them to follow you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep learning more strategies on leadership, personal growth, and influence that will benefit you in both your personal and professional life. Connect with me on my other social media channels too to keep in contact and up to date on what I am doing. And please visit my website, highlyeffectiveleader.com, to learn even more valuable strategies in the area of leadership, personal growth, and how you can increase your influence. Please download my free ebook, Increase Your Influence, by clicking the link in the description below this video.